Hello guys, this is Julia and everyone say hi.
Hi.
Alright, that's enough. Alright.
Hello.
Alright, and today, it has been, if I can show the calendar on my video, it's been a week since we started, well, a week and a day, since we started June 1st, and this challenge ends on June 30th. I thought to give people the first week just to, set their OSs up, get used to it before we started doing events and videos. So we're gonna start being more active. I am going on vacation soon, which means I won't be active during that time, but it's only a 5-day vacation, so we'll be fine. So basically, the deal is that we are all gonna talk about our OSs, and then we're gonna try some new programs in this video. So I'm gonna start from the top. Now, obviously, Sapphire, you're a spectator. So you can say hi, Sapphire.
Hello.
Hi. I'll ask you questions in a second. After everyone has spoken, I'll go back to the spectators. Sonic, say what you got and how it's been so far.
Well, I had RS5, but I didn't want to reinstall.
And he had an extra ISO.
Yeah, because I was an extra ISO anyway. Because I upgraded to 20H1, and as of right now, nothing so far has bad happened.
Do you like the new features of 20H1?
They're almost the same thing as 19H1.
That's because 20H1 just, even though it's been in, skip ahead and then it went to fast, they really haven't done much with it yet. Supposedly it's gonna need more development. So they're probably gonna, develop it further and make it another OS possibly, but for the time being, it's mostly the same. So that's all you have to say?
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna go down to Dovydas.
Yeah, I just came back a second ago, so I don't
Alright, so Dovydas, say what you got and how it's been so far.
AU, it's not been bad.
Do you like AU? Do you like the features? Say a little bit about your experiences.
Well, it's pretty good. At least it's stable and it doesn't crash.
So it's stable, yeah. I had AU last year and it was really stable, so I liked AU. It was great.
Why not go to LTSB?
He can if he wants, he does not have to. The people that have LTSB versions available can go to it if they want, but they don't have to. Because they're practically the same. Alright, well, I'm gonna go down the list now, so is that all you have to say?
Yeah.
Alright, now Brian, say what you have and how it is, and also you could talk about your other OS you got before.
Yeah, so I originally got 10 NU, but it was so unstable. It BSO'd 10 times, so I got 8 instead, and it's been okay, except for the apps that full screen the whole entire screen, and it's so annoying. So I have to open with different apps, and everything's outdated.
Yeah, so does all your programs run on 8.0?
Yeah, except the Windows default programs, because the Windows Store doesn't even work.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, because that is a 2012 operating system. So it makes sense that not all the programs are going to work, but that's the challenge, I guess.
Yep, I'd rather use this anyways, because 10 NU was just too unstable.
It kept BSODing and stuff.
Yep,
it was
10 times in 1 hour.
Yeah, it was just not good. So is that all you have to say, or is there anything you'd like to add?
That's it.
Alright, Catboy, say what you got in your experiences so far.
Windows 8.1 is good.
Alright, so you have 8.1 and it's good, and I know he did have an issue with drivers at first, but with his network, but he ended up using his recovery media from Toshiba, I believe, and since it was already 8.1, he can use it, and he has all his drivers and everything's working. You just may need to fix your updates if you haven't fixed your updates yet.
I already installed those updates.
All of them? Because there was 200.
I don't think I installed all of them.
So just do check for updates and do 50 at a time, because if you do all of them at once, it tends to break and not work.
Okay.
Alright, so anything else you would like to say?
It's a good OS. I have customized and installed Classic Shell.
Nice. And you like it better than 10, or?
It's faster than 10.
Well, if you have a hard drive, that makes sense. It's more optimized for hard drives.
Yeah, I have a hard drive.
So of course it's gonna be faster, because Windows 8 seems to be more optimized for hard drives, but Windows 10 not so much.
Yes, definitely. Windows 8 feels so speedy on hard
Brad,
drives.
wait, because I'm going down the list. Alright, so is that all you have to say?
Yes.
Alright, so DB20 is a spectator, so I'm gonna come back to the spectators. Alright, Emerald, say what you got and your experiences.
I got a new, and it's actually not so bad, except search is broken.
Yeah, my search on RTM's broken, so I mean...
I also tried getting the Photoshop trial, and Photoshop can only run on AU, so like AU and Photoshop, like I wasted a Photoshop trial.
That rip you. And there's Brian's blue screen, system service exception, or whatever it is. So basically, NU is not too bad. It's working for you, except you can't use Photoshop, which is obvious. That's the struggle of using outdated operating systems, is that because of no support, programs start updating to not support those operating systems anymore. So that's understandable. Anything else you'd like to add?
The rest works just fine, like I just got Uno.
Nice. So far it's a sort of good experience, except for not being able to use Photoshop. Well, this is another error he got when he put his drive back in, his original drive. But he fixed it, or fixed itself. But anyways, alright, well, if that's it, let's go on to FC User, which is, I think, Mito?
Me!
Yes, Mito. Explain, obviously, what you got and your experiences.
I got FCU, and it's good.
It's good. Do you like it? Does it run
Yes.
well? Like, does all your programs work?
All of them.
Any struggles?
No.
So so you're happy with what you got?
Yes.
Alright. Well, we'll come back to Tony, or you guys could say it again off camera. Windows I/O.
I got FCU, and I'm pretty satisfied. Like, everything runs, it's pretty stable on my machine.
So it works, and you got all the updates, of course.
Yeah.
And obviously use W show hide, because people with older versions of 10 have to use that.
Yeah, I use that. Some kind of.
Yeah, it's useful, and it works. It's very useful, and it makes it not update to a newer feature.
And
is there anything?
there was like an issue with Windows Update. Wasn't giving a cumulative update.
Oh yeah, how did you
fixed
fix it?
Just got it from the update catalog.
Alright, you might want to check your WinVer and see what it is, because Mito was having an issue with his updating, so if you can post a screenshot of your WinVer in the chat, Windows I/O, just to make sure it worked.
Mine. Oh wait.
Right, I'm gonna now post.
Alright, I want to make sure you and Mito have the same thing. Just to, confirm, because I want to make sure. Oh, if yours fails, Brian, it's outdated anyways. And besides, I think the reason why is you have to do less updates at a time. You may be doing too many at once.
I already did it, and if I just choose one, it still all fails. It just broke.
Don't worry about it. It's not the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah. Whatever.
Alright, so I'm just waiting on Windows. Okay, Windows I/O, you have an outdated dot number. You need to check Windows Update again, and if it's not pulling it, I can send you the link on the update catalog.
Wait, I'll send it.
Yeah, it's not pulling.
Alright, it's not pulling it?
Wait, I'll send it.
Alright, DM it to him, or send it in chat, please, so he can go download that. So send that dot number and get the update catalog link, and then send it to him, so he can just manually install it. Because FCU tends to have update issues. There it is, there's a link to the update. Download that. Windows I/O, just go download that. And you should be good. Alright, so is that all you want to say, Windows I/O? Is there anything else, like any struggles?
No, nothing. I'm now downloading it, but my internet is cracked, so I'm gonna be downloading it like an hour.
That's alright. I mean, at least you'll get it. That's probably why the audio sounds a little weird, is because of the internet connection. But anyways, now
it's like the best internet connection, but it's still like trapped.
Alright, now we're gonna move on to Pando Tech. Say what you've got and your experiences.
So today, in this challenge I got 7. I didn't expect to have this. I got problems finding drivers, but thanks to Dudefox that helped me getting, for example, USB drivers.
So, Dudefox, if you're watching this, thank you so much. You've been a big help, especially with me setting up this home server. Thank you to you and Jake, because that was really helpful, and you've been an extreme big help in this challenge. That's why his name is a darker blue, is he can help people, and that's just to let everyone know if they're running into issues in this challenge that he's there to help. Just feel free to DM him if you're having any issues. Oh, hi Tony. Tony's back.
Yeah.
Oh, and
he just
Dudefox.
joined.
Now they're both deafened. Oh, Dudefox, we were just talking about you saying Pando said thanks to you were able to help get his drivers working. That's awesome. Thank you, Dudefox. Is there anything else you would like to say, Pando? Like any other struggles besides drivers?
Well, I had something else like that, where that's oh, I can talk. The Wi-Fi wasn't working, and I was finding a lot of things to fix this because it was showing not network connections available, and it says that I have to turn on the wireless capabilities, but I didn't have certain button. But then I don't know what I did, and I turned it on, and I found that the airplane mode just turns on and off the Wi-Fi. So that's something new that I know right now.
So you just figured that out?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's always good to learn new things, you know, and I'm sure you're really happy with Windows 7's performance on your system.
It is. Yes.
Does it perform better than 8?
Totally than every OS I had, 8.1 and 10.
So 7 outperforms them all for you.
Yeah, I will keep it maybe.
Yeah, you can. That's awesome, you know. And if you don't have a key, I think it lets you rearm it like a certain amount of times, like maybe 6 times or something.
I'll buy it.
So, or you could buy it. You could do that too. So anyways, anything else you'd like to say, or is that it?
Nah, that's enough.
Alright, Dudefox, say what you got in your experiences. Dudefox.
Hello?
I think Dudefox is dead. We'll have to come back to him when he's back. You changed your name, Grumpa. What's your new name and what's your
I'm
experience?
a green M&M and I got RS5, and I mean it's okay, but it's slow. It's much slower than in you. So Julia actually like gave me like a chance, like if I want to use NU1, but I will be in a group 1. So I wanted RS5 because it got more features like dark mode, but it's not finished. RS5 is a bit slower than NU because like I have a hard drive, so I say it. And I mean that's it. RS5 is a bit slower than NU. Could have used NU, but I wanted a bit new features.
So
yeah.
you decided to pick RS5 over NU because RS5 just had more features and it was better for you. And yes, originally Omega was taking his spot, but he quit the challenge because he doesn't have a very good computer, and RS5 was slower for him. He's on FCU now, but an older dot number without a patch for like meltdown or something because it was slowing his system down supposedly. But I mean, he did it just so he doesn't have to complain, so at least he's not complaining. I guess. Okay, so if that's it, Brad, it's your turn now. You can say what you got in your experiences.
Just so you know, the stream is going right now.
All right, cool. So go ahead.
So our team is kind of a build.
It's a crappy build, you mean? Because YouTube doesn't like cussing.
Oh yeah, I mean a crappy build. But when the RTM was installed on this computer, right now, no problems with it except for the fact that I can't install Adobe Animate 2019.
Yeah, because it requires a newer version, just like it required a newer version for Emerald when he was trying to install Photoshop. It was saying he needed AU or later. I'm guessing that's the same case for you. You probably got a similar message or same message as heated. But like, besides it being a crappy build, does it like perform well for you?
it performs well for me.
So everything pretty much works for you besides not Photoshop, but like the other Adobe program, and also the fact that it's lacking a lot of features.
Agreed. Well, I'm not sure if it's lacking some features. I'm not sure.
It definitely is lacking features because I have the same OS as you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so it is lacking features for sure. I'm gonna have to say that. Which now it's my turn. But before I go, is there anything else you want to add?
That's all I have to say.
All right. So, he also had to get drivers as well.
Julia, can I say something?
Yeah. What do you need to say?
It's just download, so yeah. When I said my internet was crappy, it just started like bumping up to 3 megabytes.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, anyways, here I go. So, I got Windows 10 RTM. I'm sure everyone already knows that. I mean, people probably saw the stream. People probably know. Okay, so I got Windows 10 RTM. Everyone knows that. Yeah, it is lacking a lot of features. However, surprisingly, it's performing extremely well on my systems. I'm not having like any crashes. I'm not having any slowdowns. I'm really not having any issues. The only issue I had, which I don't know if it was just my computer doing it. I don't know if it was RTM or the computer. But the other day I woke up and I usually, I put my computer in sleep every night. I woke up and I woke it up from sleep and it wasn't outputting anything on the display on either of my screens. So what I ended up doing was I shut the computer off and turned it back on. It would show the BIOS screen, but then after the spinning wheel, nothing would display still. It wasn't outputting. So I turned the computer off again. I completely unplugged it, held the power button, pushed a couple times, drained out all the power, plugged it back in, turned it back on, and voila, everything was fine. That was the only issue I had with my desktop on RTM so far. Everything actually works. It's completely compatible. I have all the drivers. Everything works. It's fast. It boots up fast. Everything works fast. It's stable. My laptop, it's pretty stable on. The Wi-Fi keeps messing up at times, but I feel like it's just the install because when I had it on RTM before, it never did that. So it's probably just some driver glitch or install glitch, but it's working fine other than that, which I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think it's RTM causing the issue. So obviously, since I have my Surface and I don't want to install RTM on that, I did make a Windows to go with a 64 gigabyte USB 3 flash drive, I believe a SanDisk. It actually runs well on that. However, there's a couple things not working, such as I can't see the battery, what the battery percentage is, and it was like some Surface serial hub driver was not working. It was installed, but it would not start, and I think that was the driver that probably tells what the battery is. And another thing is the camera wasn't working, but I believe the wrong driver might have been installed because there was no missing devices. And I did have issues with the touchscreen at first, but then I realized the driver program we were using, which we use Snappy Driver Installer, because obviously Microsoft doesn't provide drivers for the Surface for older versions. So we had to use a program to get the drivers, and it was pulling the wrong driver. But when I looked up the hardware ID, there was another driver, and I tried that one, and sure enough, it worked perfectly. The touchscreen works on it. So on my Surface, like, RTM works really despite the camera and the battery indicator. And the battery indicator is a big one that's really important. I need to know what the battery's at. I'm not going to really use RTM on that thing. I'm really just going to probably not use my tablet. I mean, if I want to, I can just boot off that USB for short periods of time. Because, I mean, yeah, it does work fast. It's not ideal. The flash drive does get hot, and I can't see the battery indicator, and that's a huge problem. So when I go on vacation, I'm just going to bring my laptop, and I'm thinking about bringing my Chewy laptop, or not Chewy laptop, Chewy tablet. Because Shaddow decided to install RTM on it last night. So it does work. It does have all the drivers. It does indeed work perfectly fine, which is great. So, I mean, I guess there's that. So I know I'm talking a lot, but really, to be honest, despite RTM being old and unsupported, I mean, in lacking features, it's really, to be honest, not that bad. It works. Like, it fits my needs. Like, it does everything I need it to do. Just lacks features, and it lacks those colored title bars, which I don't really like that too much, but I mean, oh well, I might actually install Arc Theme because I heard they updated Arc Theme and it works better now. So I might install Arc on here because I did Arc last year on AU, so I might try Arc again this year as well. So really, it's not, at first I was really, you know, going crazy that I got RTM. I was kind of freaking out, but really, to be honest, after using it for a week, it's not that bad. It really isn't. It works, and all my programs work. So anyways, there is that. So anyways, I'm gonna move on to Zacharia. Oh, he muted, so I can't. I'm gonna have to come back to him. I know he's unmuted. Zacharia, do you mind being able to speak about what you got and what your experiences are?
Yeah, so originally I was a spectator, but then someone from Group 1 quit, and then Julia gave me opportunity to use NU. I actually had to reinstall it like 4 times because it kept on breaking during install. But on like the 5th time, it actually installed pretty quickly. At first I also had like network issues and that stuff. But now that I got like drivers for like network, performance, display, all that stuff, it runs pretty fast. I don't even see the difference between NU and my main system.
So
yeah.
You're dual booting?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, and I'm sure you already got all the updates because I helped you with the W show hide thing, and all that's good. So, I mean, yeah, you did join a couple days later because, you know, I didn't know, like, so what happened was, Omega quit with RS5, and then Robbie G, he couldn't do the challenge because his computer was being stupid with it, and he ended up getting 20 H1. Let me just actually go to this list to show what we all got and to actually summarize a couple things. So, yeah, Brian originally got NU, but then he got 8, because Overgreen had 8 actually originally, and then got CU. It was kind of crazy. So let me explain the story. So pretty much the original OS Brian had was NU, and then he was gonna switch that with Overgreen, I think, but then Overgreen ended up sticking with CU because he really didn't want to have to reinstall again, and we kept switching him because he originally got 8, then he got CU, then I didn't want to have to tell him to switch to NU, so he just stayed on CU. Tonny was gonna use NU, but NU wasn't compatible with one of his like drivers because they dropped the old drivers. His original OS was CU, and then he went to 8 because he was gonna switch with Overgreen. So him and Overgreen switched operating systems. And then Overgreen and Brian switched operating systems. So that's pretty much how that worked. And the reason why Tonny switched was, you know, like, well, Overgreen was having issues, and Tonny wanted to get 8. And then 8 wasn't working right for Tonny with games, so he ended up switching back to CU. Then he tried NU because, you know, there was no one running NU in the group, because that was before Zacharia joined, and then NU wasn't working with his UHD graphics, so, and he has 3 monitors, so he wouldn't have been able to use one of his monitors. So then Zacharia took NU, and then Tonny just went back to his original operating system he got in the challenge, which is CU, which is working good for him. And all these other OSs, Shadow's an extra ISO, and he got 20 H1. There would have been 2 20 H1s, but there isn't because Robbie G couldn't do it, and also I need to fix Imad's. He originally had CU, but he actually, I think, is on 20 H1 now. So now there is 2 20 H1s. I need to actually fix that. Let me fix that right now. sorry for all the talking. I feel like this is a lot of talking, but I want to explain to the viewers and to you guys what's been going on. So I fixed it, so now Imad is 20H1. So now there is 2 people running 20H1. Okay, so for group 2, Alex originally got 8. However, we had to switch him to 8.1, and the reason why is because 8.0 is incompatible with his drivers, and 8.1 is pretty close to it. So there's 2 people running 8.1 in group 2 and no 8.0, which I guess that's fine. There's still, you know, 1 person running 8.0 that's fairly active. So Cory originally got RS5, and Omega got 7, but they switched because Omega was having issues installing 7. It wasn't working on his system. He couldn't disable UEFI unless he updated his BIOS, but he actually downgraded his BIOS a while ago because he was having issues with the new BIOS. So he basically was unable to do 7, so he got RS5 and
well,
yeah,
first
and then
of all,
he switched and then
we could have helped him if he would ask.
Yeah, we probably could have figured it out. We could have figured it out, but pretty much then Omega passed his on to Grumpo, which I forget what his new name is. I have to remember his new name.
Green M&M 12.
Green M&M 12?
Question: Are we recording? Are you recording a video?
Yes, Katie.
Yes.
So hi, Katie. We're actually just about to talk to the spectators. Because we thought we'd get some stuff from the spectators as well. But before we do that, I'm just explaining a couple things. So, all these are, I think, the original OSs for everyone else. So in group 1, there's 2 people running 20H1. In group 2, there's 2 people running 8.1. So that's that. So I think we discussed all of that. So, oh, someone joined. I don't know who joined, but somebody joined. Wait a second. Knuxify, did you not speak? Okay, Knuxify, I'm sorry. I will just put this in the middle or after all the other talks. I'm gonna add you in. So Knuxify, talk about what you got and your experiences.
Okay, so actually it's not been too bad. I've already tested this computer with 1803 before, but for whatever reason I just had some driver issues at the beginning, like the panel on my laptop would just not be bright enough despite me putting it on max brightness. It did fix itself eventually, but it wasn't too much of an issue.
You might have auto brightness on in the display settings, so you may want to check that.
I don't think so.
Someone's not supposed to do that.
And also I still have an issue where I just have a USB drive D present on my computer tab at all times.
I've had that happen before. I think there is a way to get rid of it.
I might try reinstalling some drivers later. Anyways, generally it's not been too bad actually.
Any struggles?
I mean, not really. It's been pretty easy considering how this is a new OS, so most of my applications just work right away.
Well, 1803 is not that old.
Yeah.
It's only 3 feature updates, I think, behind 19H1, because there's RS4, RS5, and then 19H1. So there's 2 OSs ahead of yours. But I mean, it's still fairly new. It's still supported. It's actually the last supported. So 1803, 1809, and 1903 and 20H1 are the only 4 supported Windows 10s at the moment, unless you have LTSB or LTSC, which is that case. That means RTM and AU technically still have support, but in LTSB and LTM. Yeah, LTSB. Because LTSC is RS5, and RS5 is still supported, so yeah. Oh, we're just talking about our OSs and our experiences in a video, so Jack, I'll get to you in a second. Anything else you would like to say, Knuxify?
I've been enjoying playing Microsoft Mahjong.
Nice.
Hey,
Also, it's Knuxify with a silent K. not Knuxify.
It's Knuxify?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no
mispronunciation. Knuxify, I'll remember that. So if that's it, Jack, if you mind speaking about what you got and your experiences.
Okay, I got 19 H1.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
You're lucky. Any issues?
Yes. No, it's just a normal OS.
And all your programs are working perfectly?
Yep.
Well, that is great. Anything else you would like to add? Like, what did you think about when you got 19H1? Were you happy?
Yes.
Because you got the
because
latest
it was
version
okay.
of 10.
Yeah.
Besides Insider, you got the latest. And I bet you're happy you didn't get something old.
Yeah, not biggie at all.
So you're pretty much happy with what you got.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Alright guys, I am adding this in the video. Imad, say what you got and your experiences.
I have 20H1 for now.
Say what you used to have. Say what you used to have and what happened with it.
I used to have CU, and then my driver stopped working, so I have now 20H1.
And how's 20H1?
Yeah, it feels great. It's every single driver that I normally have, it is working, and it's much more responsive than CU.
So CU was just glitchy for you?
Yeah.
Was it just a bad experience with CU?
Yeah, it really often it gives me just randomly a BSOD for just nothing, for no reason.
And you said your printer drivers were incompatible with CU?
No, they are compatible, but they are not just working right with my other drivers.
Ah.
That's a problem. And now with 20H1, everything is working like perfectly fine.
Well, that's good. So I'm glad that everything is working fine, and I'm glad that everything's all good. And is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Alright, so that will be that. Say bye.
Bye.
Now it's, how about, let's go to Tony. Tony, talk about your OS and your experiences.
So, for the past week, I've been running CU, and it's not been much of a challenge, but it's just something to run differently than the others. I kind of wanted, NU or something like last year.
And you tried NU?
But, yeah, I tried it, but then I updated because Intel removed their older drivers.
You could have used, like, Snappy Driver Installer. It probably would have pulled
That
us.
did not give any. I already tried it, and it didn't give any to find a source.
Well, that stinks.
But other than that, I installed it on this laptop on my screen share here. Currently updating.
He just got that laptop. He just got that laptop like 2 days ago. Talk about the the specs.
So it has an i5-8250U, and its base clock is 1.6 GHz, but it can turbo up to 3.6 GHz. It has 8 gigs of DDR4, upgradable to 16 gigs. It has a Toshiba drive, which hopefully in the future I'm going to upgrade it to a 500 gig Samsung SSD. It has Qualcomm wireless stuff.
Nice.
The control system right here, it's currently running Windows 10 right now. It is...
Alright guys, so we have Avasion, and he's going to talk about what he got and his experiences so far.
So... when I installed, literally everything is normal. I have nothing else. Everything's gone normally.
What did you get?
I got 20H1 Insider.
What do you think of it?
It's pretty good.
You like 20H1? Are you happy that you got 20H1?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Any struggles or anything, or has it just been perfect?
No, no struggles at all.
Also, did you get the new build? There was just a new build.
Yeah.
It should be something 12. I think it's like 18912.
18912. Yeah, I'm on 18912.
Alright, so you did get the latest Insider. Cool. And you said you like it, and is that what you wanted in the challenge?
I actually wanted to get 8.1.
Well, I mean, hey, Insider's cool too, because, you get to, learn about it and stuff. So, anything else you'd like to say?
Well, no, I don't have anything else. It's just gone just fine.
Alright, so I'll stop the video then. Alright, so we have Sewan here, and Sewan, I'm gonna ask you, so what OS did you get, and what is your experiences?
It's pretty nice, I could say.
Well, let me turn your volume up. Go ahead.
It's pretty nice, I could say. Really cool.
So, what did you get? Tell the viewers. Tell the viewers what you got, and bless you.
I have Windows 8.1 Pro. It is like a build 9000 something.
9600. What do you think of it? Like, is it good? Like, how's it been treating you?
Pretty nice. Nothing buggy. Just OSU has an issue with my GPU, and that's it.
What GPU?
My NVIDIA GPU. I have a NVIDIA GeForce 8600 GT in it.
Does
So,
it
like,
just not work with 8.1?
It does, because on my previous installation it did work, but now it's just messed up.
Maybe try
apparently.
reinstalling your drivers.
Yeah, I still haven't tried, but I'm gonna try it soon. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely try. So is there anything else you would like to say to the video? Like any struggles you had or any experiences?
I don't have any struggles, but yeah, it's pretty fun using it because I'm used to using 8.1 since like my first computer I had was based on 8.1 Pro, which was like a nice experience on it since it was smooth, no lag, and all the other stuff.
Alright, well that's pretty good. So I'm glad that you're happy with the OS you got. Is this like what the OS you wanted to get?
Yeah, it's fine. Like
So you got what you wanted basically.
yeah,
Well, I'm glad. Alright, well,
Yeah.
is that it?
yeah, that's it.
I'll stop the video. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, well, now we're gonna go on to the spectators. Sapphire, I want you to answer some questions. So what do you think about this challenge, and what do you think about everything going on? Or turn your volume up.
It's like really, really complicated. It hurts my brain thinking about it.
True, because everyone is switching OSs a lot, but because some people had compatibility issues. So what other thoughts would you like to say about the challenge?
I don't really know. I'm like looking forward to all the fun stuff that I'm gonna be able to do.
Expected we're gonna play OSA today.
We're doing that tomorrow. I already made an announcement, change of plans.
Someone said, can we hit 50 likes?
Okay.
It's copyright issues.
That too, I can't record it, and today I want to record videos. So basically, Sapphire, what did you think about when I got RTM and then I heard you say, I told you, Julia?
Yeah, because Sonic said he checked your ISO and said it was RTM. And then while you were installing it, I said, I told you you'd get RTM. And you look at the window.
What the heck?
That's because Sonic,
Is that a
Sonic
vibrator?
managed the ISOs and he found out what they all were after he already set them up. I see Dudefox is back. Would you like to talk about your OS and experiences?
Nom nom.
Alright, so what did you get and what's your experiences?
Nom nom.
Okay, seriously, I'm actually recording a video.
Nom nom.
I'm eating.
Alright, what, Dudefox?
Do not get the reference. I'm eating.
Okay, I will come back to you then.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of people.
Alright, so Sapphire, is there anything else you'd like to say, or should I move on? Alright, so Katie, what do you think about the challenge and everything?
So far, I think it's fun because I don't think we get this try to play all of you on this server.
Let me turn up your volume because it's kind of quiet.
Yeah, me too.
Basically, what I said was, I'll have fun pranking you, Julia, and I was so happy you got RTM.
So you were happy I got RTM.
Yes, I predicted that like 2 months ago or so.
And you were correct. How do you feel?
Awesome.
So you're pretty much extremely happy that you were right.
Yeah, and I'm happy no like Omega got his thing fixed. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, as long as people are, I mean, I'm just mostly here to post jokes on the server, but I mean, from what I heard, it just sounds like there's struggles with apps. I guess that's totally normal. I don't know. I'm not a tech expert.
Well, we're all like, you know, we all have. Oh yeah, my recording time's about the same as yours, Mito. But yeah, so there are some struggles because, you know, this is a challenge and it's not guaranteed that everyone's apps and drivers will work on every operating system, and everyone has different hardware and everyone has different needs. So that's why it's sort of like a challenge, because for some people it may be easier, but for some people it may be more difficult. So it depends really on the person, but even if the OS is easy for them, we are going to be testing programs today, and I'll probably have a separate video on that because this video was so long. So I'll probably have a separate video I'll upload tomorrow on that. And I also want to do a Mystery Files video soon because I know I've taken a break from doing them. So I actually do want to start that up, and I still have a ton of files, and yeah.
Oh, cool.
People that sent me files recently, please let me know because I forgot to download them. So I get so many DMs.
Also, one thing I'm saying is I'm excited to change your wallpaper.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that yet, have we?
Hey, Julia. Julia.
Yeah.
Have you been into Silicon?
No, I am not falling for that again. No, not falling for that again.
Dang it.
Sorry, but no, I am not falling for that joke. I know what you're trying to say. Okay.
What?
I know what he was trying to say.
I already got her with the Imagine Dragon.
Yeah, he got me earlier with that. Yeah, that's what, what Dovydas typed is what he was gonna say. So.
What's wrong with Imagine Dragons? I actually like the music now.
No, the video is not done yet. We're still recording. Anyways, Katie, anything else you'd like to add about the challenge?
I can't wait for October.
Okay. That's a while away.
Also, you're gonna get pranked this month. I don't know when, but Shaddow or someone or a friends group is gonna let me on and let me prank you.
Still recording.
Yeah, we're still recording.
Okay,
and...
that's all I really want to say. Also, everyone, yell in the comment section, Julia loves RTM!
No. No. No.
Yeah.
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 No.
GFOKT.
Yes.
Alright, well, now it's DB20's turn. What do you think of the challenge? Being a spectator. Hold on, let me turn your volume up. You're really quiet. Try speaking up to the mic too if you can.
I'm here.
Alright, hi Tony. We will come to you.
So basically, this challenge is more fun when we do activities like, you know, play Minecraft and all that.
We need to start doing more of that. And DB20 is deafened.
It's good.
DB20 is deafened, so he can't answer my questions. I don't know why he's...
I can hear him.
Yeah, he was deafened, yet he was talking.
I accidentally deafened myself, I'm sorry.
It's okay, so anyways, so you are right, it is a lot more fun when we're doing activities. That's why we're gonna start doing things. The first week was kind of just getting used to your OS. But we're gonna start being a lot more active now. So guys, please be as active as you can. We want to make the server as active as last year, to make it fun. And we're gonna do a lot of events. Please give ideas. Maybe I'll make a channel where you guys, like a text channel to put ideas. See what?
You want a screen share?
Let me look. There's a lot of people in chat. Nice. So you got CU on your laptop. Alright, so is there anything else you'd like to say, DB20, or is that it? Nice, then it's updating good. Alright, I guess that's it. So... Oh no, BitLocker enabled.
How did it enable itself?
I don't know, but after it updates, you can disable
this is the best control panel. Hold on a second. Did BitLocker...
It did. Wait, what? Maybe not. Okay,
Hold
that's.
on a second. We're having a problem here.
Well, good thing I said something. That's weird.
Is it encrypted something?
Maybe not, because it didn't show anything. Just let it update. Maybe it's still in the process of trying to. But you can always
CPU doesn't
decrypt
even-
it. But you can always decrypt it.
My tummy.
Julia, remember this?
No.
This picture.
Let me look in the chat.
Yeah, it's not encrypted.
Okay, then I don't know. CU must be being CU. I don't know.
Other than that, this is running fairly fine.
That was when you got me.
No, cancel that.
And on my
time we got
desktop,
you.
which is right here. Yeah, Life at a Glance, Plan Explorer.
Well,
My
that's pretty-
desktop is running fine also. I've been running this since June 1st. Or 2nd. So, a week.
So it's been good. Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So, anything else you'd like to add, or is that it?
And this laptop is a quad core.
Nice.
It's hyper-threading, 4 cores, 8 threads.
And congrats on your new
I'm gonna
laptop.
say the N-word.
And also, no, don't. And also, you're going on vacation as well, so you'll be
Yes,
taking your
next
laptop.
Friday.
And I noticed your laptop says "Ask me anything," and your desktop says "Type here to search."
What? Oh yeah.
That's probably because the laptop's on an outdated CU.
Ask me anything.
It's because it's an outdated CU.
I'm not gonna ask you anything.
It's an outdated CU and they changed the saying, so that's probably why. I got rid of my search bar. It did say search the web in Windows. I can show it. The reason why I got rid of it was I tried searching for OBS and it didn't even pull OBS up. So it's just, search is broken on RTM. That's the one thing I am gonna say. So I don't want to use it if it's broken. There's no point. Besides, I don't need to search anything. If I do, I could just, you know, go to File Explorer and search for something, or just go to the Start menu and find it, because, you know, and besides, I have icons for my things, which one of my glitches is my icons. They were moved down for a while, but now they, like, will not, they moved back up, and they won't go back down, which is really weird, but...
They're levitating.
Yeah, they're levitating. I don't know why, but it was fine for a while.
I think we have to get stuck.
It was fine for a while, and then it started doing it. So it's some RTM glitch.
I think we have
Rebooting may
to get
fix it.
stuck.
It's not stuck. It just takes a while on CU. But anyways, I'm gonna have to blur out that because of your name. I don't want to have that in the video. So, anyways, though.
Mito too.
Anyways. Yeah, anyone that's recording and seeing this, please blur that out or something.
I will.
And also, it'll probably
What's a
show in
blur?
the top bar as well, so make sure to blur that out too. Your Wi-Fi is really weak on your laptop. I think that's why the download got stuck. Alright, well, anyways, so where were we? So where were we? Is there anyone else in here that hasn't?
I'm gonna plug in my Wi-Fi extender.
Alright, I think everyone in here is spoken. This video will get stopped, but I'm recording another video on testing new programs. However, because this video was so long, I'm gonna make that a separate video. So,
Yep, right now it's 46 minutes.
So this
Yeah,
is
46
just.
minutes
So
remaining.
this video is just talking about our experiences. It'll go up probably sometime today, maybe tomorrow. But
Hold
then I'll
on.
record the programs video today and upload that tomorrow or the next day. And so that way it's 2 separate videos, more videos on the challenge. We will be doing more fun things. And for the others that didn't get to talk about their OSs, we'll talk about it in, I don't know if it'll be in the programs video because we're doing that video today, but if we're in another video, I'll have them talk about it then. So anyways, anything else you guys would like to add? And I know Dudefox didn't get to speak. I might be able to edit his in because he'll probably be on in a bit. And
There
I'm
is
not-
a really dead infection called Wilma.
Okay.
Yeah, we really need to get starting on the program.
Wait, what?
40 minutes.
Alright,
There is
so
a serious infection called Wilma.
alright, well I'm gonna say this real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this real
No,
quick. Guys,
it's up to date.
I need to speak. Well, what was I gonna say? Because okay, here's the deal. This year, time zones are a issue. I've noticed that, you know, this year there's been a lot of issues with a lot of people happen to be around the Europe area. And I see Sonic is editing something. And now he's changing his screen share window. I don't know what he's editing, but we'll have to play it. I can't hear it. I legit can't hear it.
The file says Julia says Archie is best.
Oh no.
Let me turn in.
Oh
let me
no.
turn in my...
Oh no, not that.
Okay,
that was
let
a
me
long
turn
time
my
ago.
stereo mix.
Oh.
Tony should remember this one.
Oh no. It's not best, guys.
Our team is best. Wait, what?
Our team is best. Wait, what?
No.
Our team is best. Wait, what?
No, it is not
Our
best.
team is best. Wait, what?
It is.
Our team is best. Wait, what?
I remember Tony recorded that. Tony recorded that video.
Our team is best. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So
Our
funny,
team is
funny.
best. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait.
Our team is best. Wait, what?
Our team is best. Wait, what?
Wait, what? It is? Wait, what? No, it's not.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Remember Julia got drunk.
Alright, that's enough.
Wait, what?
Alright, that's enough. Sonic, that's enough. I need to wrap this video up. It's really long. So time zones are the issue. A lot of people are in the Europe area. However, oh, you deleted it. Right. However, the thing is that, you know, at least during like the morning-ish, when more people are active for me. At night, not so much, but I'm at least energetic. I drank some coffee, so that's why I'm hyper. I didn't get drunk on coffee though. I just drank enough to have energy. So, anything else anyone else would like to say before the video ends? Me. Say something.
RTM is best. The old Windows 10 UAC prompt is terrible.
Okay. Opinions.
Yes.
Remember to set online mode to false on every single one of your Minecraft servers. It does not take your servers offline.
Okay.
Also, Julia, my system
What
updated,
piracy?
now it's the same version as Mito.
Okay, good. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Say bye.
Bye. Bye. Upload.
And more videos to come soon.